Some girls make good taxi drivers, but what a genius is me.
Hello and welcome to Taxicab Confessions, episode 6. Remember 6 from Blossom? She was my favorite. I died for her. The record of today is the Big Chill soundtrack. The Big Chill is a classic movie with classic music in it. I remember seeing The Big Chill when I was like in high school or college and being like, what is this movie about? It's a bunch of sad adults in a house doing cocaine and talking about college. Snooze fest. And then I saw it recently and I was like, oh yeah, I kind of get it. I'm getting it. And now I feel like, well, I'm going to watch it when I'm 40. I'm going to be like, oh, uh-huh, oh, yes, exactly. This episode, I don't really know what we don't have big milestones happening this episode, but I think that will contribute to making this a fantastic episode because it'll be, you know, unexpected moments left and right. I know today in between shows, I have to go do an interview for a podcast called Theater People, and I'm also doing Seth Rudetsky's Sirius satellite radio show. So I'm going to bring the camera along there, and so you can see what that's like, doing a radio interview for Sirius satellite radio. Yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. Oh, look, that's the national anthem. The show has begun. I gotta get into costume. See ya. Here we are at Sirius Satellite Radio Studios, and we're with Seth.
Leslie Odom Jr. Oh my God. No, I'm totally kidding. It's me.
Oh my God, you guys you could be doppelgangers though.
I know, isn't that crazy? I will never leave you. What?
All right, well, we're gonna start this bad boy. Say hi, everyone. Hi. Look, there's a live studio audience.
It's pronounced Kesha, not pronounced Keisha, and it's pronounced Umphress. First name Alysha.
Thank you.
That just wore me the F out. So Alysha right now is starring in On the Town. It's a hell of a show. And she's bringing the house down as Hildy, who's the sassy, big mouth cab driver. Okay, I keep panning towards the camera. We're being filmed for Broadway.com. Hi, camera. Does the camera add or take away 10 pounds? I'm going to think that it takes away. I'm going to go with that for now. Okay,
I wish.
Some girls make wonderful drivers. Some girls can hit a high C. Some girls make good taxi drivers. But what a genius is me. I make a wonderful driver. I even hit a high C. I make the best taxi driver. I rate the big Navy cause I can fry too. On top of the heap, my Crisco's as deep as a pool. Yes, I can broil too. My ribs win applause. My lamb chops will cause you to drool. For a candied sweet or a pickled beet, step up to my smorgasbord. Walk around until you get your fill. Baby, you won't ever be bored, cause I'm a pate, a marron glacé, a dish you will wish you had took. And what more, baby, I can. What more, baby, I can. What more, baby, I can. Sweet but sweet, don't
Beautiful.
Hey you guys, so I'm here with a very special guest who has come by to show me some very exciting things. I'm going to give you a clue as to who it is, and it's not really a clue. I'm just going to show you the picture that he just took with the taxi hat. And then you'll know who it is. It's the one and only Jeff Blumenkrantz. Welcome, Jeff. Hi. Jeff is one of my very best friends. He's one of my oldest friends in New York. I've known him for the longest. You know what I meant.
I got there.
Jeff is an amazing actor, singer. You might have recently seen him starring in Murder for Two at New World Stages in a role that made Jefferson May's work in Gentleman's Guide look like a walk in the park.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so yes. And he was also the Beatle in the recently seen New York Philharmonic Sweeney Todd that our own J. Armstrong Johnson was Anthony in. He was the Beatle.
All
Genius. True. All true. He's amazing. He's been in a million Broadway shows, and he's also an unbelievably talented composer and lyricist as well. Dang. And we have joined forces to make a studio album of Jeff's music that he's either written or arranged entitled, are you ready? He just came over here to show me the album artwork and play me a sneak peek from the album, which is coming out January 6th. And it is called I've Been Played. Alysha Umphress swings Jeff Blumenkrantz. Can you see it? Glare, 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 glare. Oh. Look at, see, get it? Alysha Umphress swings Jeff Blumenkrantz. See, I'm swinging. That was a real on-location swing in Central Park.
Yes.
Yeah.
I scouted.
He did scout. He scouted locations. So it's a very jazzy album of some of Jeff's hits. Jeff, if you don't know, has a bevy of women and men have performed Jeff songs on their albums, including such nobodies as Audrey McDonald, Sutton Foster, Rebecca Luker. Rebecca Luker.
She is from the South.
Yeah. No, she don't want no pecan pie.
pecan pie.
That's a lyric from one of Jeff's songs, and it's very controversial. So Jeff also came by to play me a little sneak peek of the album, which I have not heard yet. Let's hear it. Can we?
I'm just going to give you a little bit of the middle of this.
But this is also going to be a little trivia question.
Oh yeah, so listen closely.
Yesterday was plain awful.
You can say that again.
Yesterday was plain awful, but that's not now, that is then. I'm poor as a mouse.
I'm richer than Midas, but nothing on earth could ever divide us. And if tomorrow I'm an apple seller too,
yes,
I don't need anything but you.
I love it. So if you can name.
If you can, you need to tweet the name of the show this song is from and the properly spelled last names of the two songwriters. And if you do that with hashtag
I've been played,
then you will be entered into a pool to get a free copy of our CD.
Woo! On January 6th. And we're also doing a CD release at Birdland on January 5th. So if you come to that, you get it a day early before the rest of the maddening crowd gets their copy.
I just have to say,
yes,
especially after having seen your last Taxicab confession episode, with you singing at the mic on the studio album of this show, she's just unreal at the microphone. No, really. It's like the most amazing singing ever, and I am so happy it happened on my songs.
This is why I had him over, so that he would come and compliment me on my own vlog. So
it had to be said.
Well, thank you, Jeff. I'm so excited for this album. I really am. I want to hear more. Will you play? I'm going to listen to the rest of the song, but you don't get to. You have to wait for it. Thank you for coming by.
My pleasure.
Okay, bye. Hello. Well, I should say goodbye. This is the outro. This is the intro to the outro. And the outro of episode Jenna Von Oy, aka episode 6 from Blossom. It's been such an exciting week. I don't need to recap it. You saw it. You just saw it. It's done. It's happened. We didn't get a Chabsy sighting this week, but that little rascal came into my dressing room and took a picture without my consent in the taxi hat. Look at him. How dare he? He didn't come visit me. He broke the rules. He's gonna pay. He's not going up on the wall. Once I put them up on the wall, you can't, he's on thin ice. All right, we're gonna answer a couple quick questions. And the first one is from at Vivsters123. Hey, Vivsters. And the question is, who is the one person you are hoping to get a Polaroid picture of your dressing room with the hat? Well, it's not Chabesy, I can tell you that much. Obviously, it's Barbra Streisand, the lady herself. I mean, a girl can wish. I'm sure it will never happen, but I would absolutely die. Can you imagine? It would be the ultimate. Barbra Streisand, final answer. This one is from at Silcrack. At Silcrack. I'm obsessed with your scatting. Thank you, Silcrack. How did you learn how to scat? I learned how to scat from listening to records of Ella Fitzgerald, obviously, and also Jacqueline Roman from American Idol, aka Scat Girl. She's a jazz artist. Where are you, Jacqueline? I need you in my life. Next question. This is from at H. Sconey. Crystal's Heat. If you could play any other role in On the Town other than Hildy, of course, what would you be and why? I probably would want to be Ivy Smith because I can't even imagine or fathom what it's like to dance like that. So, yeah, Ivy Smith, just because I can't really comprehend it. Although Sam Sturm is a close second because she's really murdering the show with her hooker. She really is. She's the like she's the silent killer of the show. And last but not least, this is from at Basically Blake. Basically. Just watched your Obsessed episode. You are so genuine. That's what you think, Blake. Just kidding. What are your favorite stage/movie musicals? Well, my favorite stage musical of all time is The Light in the Piazza. I saw it 4 times at Lincoln Center, twice by myself, cried every single time like a little bitch. I just think it's the most beautiful show ever written. When Clara was 12, the pony kicked her. Here she fell. It seemed to take forever for her to fall. What happened here? Well, let's see. And that was my Vicki Clark. Someday, maybe if I really work on my legit voice, I could play Margaret. We'll see. Pins and needles. And I have lots of other stage musicals, you know, that we'll get into later. But movie musicals, that's a fun question. I grew up watching Singin' in the Rain, Holiday Inn, Hello Dolly, Funny Girl, obviously. Grease 2 is one of my personal faves. Let's bowl, let's rock and roll. And one of my favorites that people don't know that well is The Slipper and the Rose, which is a Sherman Brothers musical. They wrote Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and Mary Poppins. And it was a Cinderella movie, but more from the princess perspective. It was starring Richard Chamberlain. And then the UK did a worldwide search to find a simple girl to play Cinderella, and her name was Gemma Craven. And it's a beautiful, like, the costumes are outrageous. It's all filmed on location in, like, Austria. It is gorgeous. The Slipper and the Rose. I kidnap my friends and I make them watch it with me. So if I do that to you, you know you've made it. All right, that does it. I'll see you guys next week. And who knows what we have in store? Oh, yeah. Bye.